grifter. Did you see how Cornel West has taken on Peter Daou as a campaign manager? Peter Daou, former Democratic advisor to Hillary Clinton, has joined third-party candidate Cornel West's 2024 presidential campaign and his new campaign manager. How wild is that? Expect Nina Turner to join West as VP too. Oh God, she would. He's a political advisor. It's his job. Yeah, he shouldn't be political advising for candidates that could make it more likely for Republicans to win. Twitter is so mad about this. Yeah, the funny thing is Cornel West supporters don't like it too, because Cornel West supporters are down to a man idiots, and they just see Peter Daou as like a Hillary Clinton neo-lib shill when he's like done this big leftward shift on the advice of Jill Stein, no less. Yeah, she was the one who like set them up. Oh yeah, man. He left the Democratic Party, a party that can so easily dismiss sexual assault allegations and the groping of girls. What he's referring to here is the bullshit Tara Reade accusations, and also like Joe Biden doing the like creepy grandpa hand on shoulder thing as the groping of girls. He full on adopted like the right-wing narrative on this. I gotta say though, I know these people are largely grifters and idiots, but I do think that it's genuinely noteworthy, like how bad the Democrats have been at appealing towards a broad tent of people, that there is this like gigantic shadow market of people who are trying to be like the real progressive answer to fascism. You know, the Republicans don't deal with this because the Republicans are so broadly appealing to right-wingers that everyone from like Christian neocons to neo-Nazis are a part of their party, and they all work together. Whereas over here on the left, it's like every other day we have to hear some new grifter stand up and scream about how the Dems are not left enough, and then they go and suck their own dick so hard their back breaks and they die. Except for brain-dead libertarians? Nope. Even the libertarians are largely being captured by the Republicans at this point. Lefties are just pickier. Yeah, but I don't even think a lot of these people are lefties, you know? It's like how all these so-called lefties are just weird, like, regurgitation vessels for Putinist talking points, you know? I don't think they really go for it. What are we on about, man? Yeah, there's the Cornel West banner. Our ironclad commitment. Cornel West will be on the ballot next November. There will be no dropping out and endorsing a Democrat. We're here to oppose the system, not to reinforce it. Great. Good luck getting full ballot access, by the way. The stakes couldn't be higher. Breaking the duopoly's grip will lift millions of people out of oppression and misery. I really do think these guys are all grifters. I genuinely do not believe that anyone could look at our first past the post voting system and think that Cornel West performing well will do anything other than hand the election to Donald Trump. There's no way. Like, this is like a fourth grade level understanding of politics that you need to have to understand this. You just it's 100% a grift. They all take exactly the same path. Regardless where they come from, they all start repeating the exact same talking points. Political illiteracy. It's Peter Daou. He's been doing campaign advocacy and work for decades. He's not illiterate. He's just making his money. He left the Democratic Party because after his failure with Hillary Clinton, he knew he wouldn't be given a job again. And now he's trying to make some money, like grifting off of this. It's all grifters. None of them believe in anything. Cornel West might be deluded and old enough to believe that he's actually doing something, but all the swarm of vultures around him are just trying to make money off of him on the way down. It's all grifters. Yeah, Jill Stein was the one who arranged this. It was me that brought Peter Daou to Cornel West, because I learned how essential an experienced campaign manager is for my campaigns without one. He's the most experienced CM I know with independent/green politics and strong opposition to duopoly. Yes, Hawa. Thankfully, again, a lot of the people who support Cornel West are idiots, so they think that Peter Daou is just like a Hillary Clinton stan, and they think that this is him giving into the establishment. Cornel West may not be merely stupid in this. He owes $500,000 in unpaid taxes and unpaid child support. He's 100% getting paid for this campaign. Yeah, probably. He's probably either taking money from like a right-wing PAC or from like Russia, one or the other. He is on the board of some right-wing think tanks, isn't he? It's possible that he's being like given money that he might not believe that that's why he's doing this, but yeah, I don't know. Jill Stein is a Putin plant too, deadass. Oh, for sure, yeah. Again, it's like really cheap, you know? $500,000 in debt is not that much to pay if you're a billionaire who wants to influence American politics. It's great. Super, super good. Can we put a moratorium on the word duopoly? No, we're going to be hearing a lot of it, actually, I'm afraid. Sorry, I'm looking through Jill Stein's Wikipedia page, and I forgot that she was one of the people who was saying that Wi-Fi in schools would roast kids' brains. In a question and answer session, Stein voiced concern about wireless internet in schools, saying, quote, "We should not be subjecting kids' brains, especially to that. And we don't follow the issue in our country, but in Europe where they do, you know, they have good precautions about wireless. Maybe not good enough, you know. It's very hard to study this stuff. You know, we make guinea pigs out of whole populations and we discover how many die. And then later, Stein clarified her statements on Wi-Fi were, quote, not a policy statement, and that attention to her statement on Wi-Fi was, quote, a sign of a gotcha political system. So that's how principled she is. She'll randomly say bullshit like that, and she's like, oh, wow, you're going to pay attention to me saying random, stupid bullshit? That's the problem with the media. And wow, wouldn't you guess it, she advocated for taking us out of NATO. Criticized NATO's eastward expansion, saying that we've encircled Russia, how we're doing the Cuban Missile Crisis in reverse, where we have surrounded Russia with missiles and nuclear weapons and NATO troops. When asked about Russian military policy in Crimea and Ukraine, Stein answered, well, you know, Russia used to own Ukraine, so let's just stop pretending there are good guys and bad guys here. Yeah, Russia does a lot of human rights abuse, but you know what? So are we. When asked by Politico if she thought Putin was a despot, Stein answered, to some extent, yes, but there could be a whole lot worse. When we needlessly provoke him and endanger him, I wonder where she got her money from. I wonder why so many people who are just outside of the mainstream political base just for some reason adopt word for word identical talking points on every issue tangentially associated with Russia. That's so interesting. She claimed the U.S. helped foment a coup in Ukraine, meaning Ukraine should be neutral and the U.S. should not arm it. She was critical of the Ukrainian government formed after the Revolution of Dignity, claiming that ultranationalists and ex-Nazis came to power. She attended a banquet also attended by Vladimir Putin, which celebrated the 10th anniversary of the Russian state-run television network RT. While in Russia, she criticized U.S. foreign policy and human rights in the U.S. Just totally normal, not Russian asset things. Going over to attend the celebration anniversary of the 10th year of RT, and then just casually critiquing U.S. foreign policy and praising. Yeah. Just totally normal stuff. Jill Stein explains her plan to stop Trump by electing him president. Oh, yeah, and then there was the previous Green Party presidential nominee, the one who came before Jill Stein. And she is a full-on Nazi. Oh, here's the pin post. Putin tells the truth about colonialism in Africa. She recently promoted a Unity live stream where a black Nazi and David Duke asked, can we unite in order to defeat the real enemy? And then under real enemy, there was a gigantic Jewish star. She deleted it. She deleted that, yeah, but everyone saw it. I quote tweeted it as well. How Jewish is the war against Russia? The most important and fundamental question you could ask yourself. So again, the Green Party 2008 presidential candidate pinned post praising Putin and a full-on neo-Nazi. The presidential nominees for 2012 and 2016 were Jill Stein, who, again, word for word repeat of all Russian talking points on the subject, just line in line, no deviation, attends banquets in Russia to criticize American foreign policy while celebrating RT. Then Howie Hawkins went and did nothing. And now we have Cornel West, who is also repeating those talking points about Ukraine, surrounded by grifters who are making the exact same talking points. And it looks like he has a huge debt to pay off. I wonder if there's some kind of pattern here. This is the link you're looking for. Oh yeah, here we go. Can black people and white people work together to defeat our common enemy? Ayo Kimathi and David Duke. And if this was too subtle for you, the book down here in the corner just says Jews are the problem. And this, the 2008 presidential nominee for the Green Party, says, I know where I'll be and what I'll be watching at 6 p.m. Eastern time today. Very leftist party, by the way. Excellent. Yeah, this was on 9/11. This was like about Israel doing 9/11. The Green Party is about as left-wing as the Republican Party is. There is no reason whatsoever to support her. This image is so funny, though. Yes, it is. Bonus, she retweeted the only thing the establishment fears. Oh my god, she retweeted the meme image? Yes! That Ayo Kimathi guy is extremely homophobic. The Nazi who wrote a book called The Jews Are Responsible is extremely homophobic. Is that true? Anyway, guys, vote for the Green Party to break the duopoly, okay? Pay no attention to the non-stop constant incompetence, the fact that everyone associated with the party is either a Nazi or, like, clearly an asset of the state of Russia. Don't worry about it, okay? Cornel West will definitely break the duopoly. It's definitely not a paid effort orchestrated by. Hey guys, no. Hey, here's something interesting. Notice how you stopped hearing about RFK Jr. as soon as Cornel West started getting louder entering the race. Isn't that interesting? You did, didn't you? Oh, now you're remembering, huh? The exact same way that critical race theory stopped being talked about right around the time they started talking about like wokeness in schools and like trans stuff. Just one paid effort to subvert and like pull votes away from Joe Biden. Oh, well, that didn't work too well because sorry, not Hunter Biden. RFK Jr. is like a legit lunatic and can't keep his mouth shut and got filmed talking about like Jewish bioweapons at a banquet. So that's not going to work. Oh, time to go with Cornel West. Let's get him Peter Daou. You know, oh, he's got a debt to pay, $500,000 in unpaid taxes and child support. Better offer him some money. You know. Anyway, that's neat. I think that's cool personally. I think that everything is going great.